Hi, I'm Keegan, and this is a bunch of gamers. This is our 22nd episode of Werewolf the Apocalypse. I'm going to try something different. We're going to have some one-on-one moments later on the game, but for right now, we're going to go around the table and have the players introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Lexi. I play Fury Song, a Galliard of the tribe Viana. She is a 3-year-old lupus-born who is named Shinigami by her human masters.
I'm Sam, and I play Cora. She's an Arun. In Garo Society, she's known as Two-Hearts, and she's part of the Get Offenders.
Hi, I'm Riley, and I play Bee. She is 16 years old and a reluctant Garu Ragabash. In Garo Society, she's known as Pillar of Questions of the Silent Striders.
I'm Tyler, and I play Kyle. He's 18, a Philodox, and has found his purpose with the Garu. He's known as Guards the Low, Child of Gaia.
And I'm Adam. I play Mark Bishop. He is a third of the Children of Gaia, and he's known as Guides the Fallen in Garu Society.
All right. Pillar of Questions. You begin running, continuing to run, as this spiral seems to have the same gifts as you, possibly a fallen Silent Strider herself. She continues to call out, "Stop, sister. Stop. I only wish to talk."
Well, I'm freaking out a bit because this person can keep up with me. How dare they? And also, I'm, surrounded by Banes. Banes are fun. Okay, so, probably after, another 5 minutes of running, I'm going to suddenly stop.
Okay. And she stops as well, staying in her lupus form, watching you, as you just hear a whisper from her, saying simply, "You don't have to fight anymore. We won't make you." She shifts to her human form and holds her arms out to show that she means you no harm.
Does she look like anyone that we've had descriptions of from dreams?
No.
No? I'm gonna go ahead and shift to Hamid and kind of glare daggers. It's like there's always fighting.
No, it doesn't have to be. You, Pillar of Questions, I have heard your name through the mutual spirit that we have spoken with.
Say what now?
You have a spirit that you have spoken to, but hear me out. We won. Look at the state of the world.
Yeah, you're kind of destroying it.
It's been destroyed. It failed centuries ago. When the White Howlers marched into the spiral, and no other Garu heeded the call, they simply stayed at their own petty games. They turned their back on Gaia, and the worm won. The apocalypse already ended. We have control of everything. Look at the nation. Look at your Karens. They blink out. There's no great battle. There never will be. There are spirals who have stopped fighting as well, because they know we've won. We simply try and mitigate the damage from our Gaian cousins.
Mitigate the damage? You're corrupting spirits!
Their spirits changing to the new world. The worm was balanced. The worm will be balanced again.
The worm has gone crazy. The Weaver made him crazy.
And the Weaver is just as insane. And the worm is working through that madness to cure and cleanse the Weaver and change the world. If the Weaver must be mad, and the wild is mad, balance must be equally as mad, so that the world can be safe, it can be sane, and that we can be free. In a world of balance, Gaia needs no warriors.
Okay. Alright. I'll, give that to you. But, I've seen what your kind have done. I've seen Fomori. I've seen humans turned into fucking heroin machines. What the fuck is that?
Banes take over those who are already in that mode. Heroin users. They enhance their already corrupted and twisted nature so that corruption can cleanse away the old world. If we had known about your connection to that world, we would have protected her, because we know about the pain. We know about what they're capable of. We being tied to the Great Father, the Great Ouroboros of the Triad. We know how to protect against that. We know what to preserve and what must be destroyed. We are taking these companies and driving them forward. Their own lofty heights will destroy them and change the world forever. And I guarantee you, Pillar of Questions, that it will be for the better.
How? How is it supposed to be for the better? You're basically just saying, let's just hit the reset button. Let's just douse everything in evil and corruption.
No, it's better than that. We're giving humanity the reins to their own existence in many ways. We're not like the Garu. The Garu did the Gaian Garu did the Impergium. The Gaian Garu slaughtered children and babes in their mother's arms, and the old and the sick, and kept humanity locked away. They're the ones who are just as guilty of war crimes. Many get of Fenris joined the Nazis in World War II. Look at the Red Talons.
Yeah.
Their goal is to burn humanity to the ground.
But they're doing it to protect Gaia, which, the Earth...
Is Gaia worth it if it means that children will be feasted upon?
Isn't that what you do?
I've never feasted on a child. Have you ever seen a spiral feed on a child? Or is that simply Gaian propaganda solely to make your alliance with the Red Talons more comfortable?
No.
Or your connection to literal fucking Nazis in the Get of Fenris more palatable?
I mean,
or the fact that they literally shun an entire tribe simply because they want to live with humans. And they think that maybe vaccines should help children from childhood preventable illnesses like the Glasswalkers. Or that there's an entire tribe dedicated to poverty in the Bone Gnars.
They're there to help people who are impoverished.
And they are hated by your kind.
They are. It sucks.
You don't have to fight because we understand not everyone should fight. There are some people who have hearts for peace, for tranquility. Bick. Or B. Do you prefer B? I don't want to call you your Garu name because you don't want to be Garu, and I respect that wish.
Who told you that?
He's in your mind. You touched his hand.
What was that?
He's connected to one of the great worms, the Urge worms.
That name doesn't sound inspiring.
They're simply creatures that are from the worm's emotions. You spoke to the emissary of Letharg. That is all.
Like lethargy?
Yes. Sometimes stress makes us shut down. It makes us not want to do things. It's not your responsibility to save the world, Bick. It's only your responsibility to care for the ones you love and do what you want. The world means nothing if you don't live a life you think is worth living.
Damien, that's true. Like, ugh.
I can get you out of here. I can get you away from this. I don't know where your dad is, but I am told that by our mutual companion that he has told you. And we can get him. We can keep him safe.
How?
We have hives. Our hives are safe. More Karens fall than hives.
I helped destroy a hive.
Did you?
Yes.
Or what hive was that?
In the Steel City.
Ah, that wasn't a true hive. It wasn't built yet. It was on the way of being created.
Starting to.
But a true hive is so much more. It is like a blight, but 1,000 times more powerful. Nexus Crawlers at our whim. Scrags in great armies. Bitterbites fueling warriors to make sure that they can keep fighting to protect what the worm has given us. And can bring you to one. I can show you it's safe. Bick, I can give you a home that will accept you. Have you ever heard of the tale of the first Ronin?
No.
It's an old legend. The Garu use it as a cautionary tale, and they're not wrong, but we view it as a tale of inspiration, of clarity. It is said long ago, after the War of Rage, a silent strider and a child of Gaia saw a field of the other Pharaoh. They were slaughtered under a banner of truce by the Garu. Both were devastated by what their kind did. And in that mutual devastation, they sought something, comfort, in each other's arms. And they had the first Metis. The child grew up in Garu society, and the Gaians continued to treat it poorly, worse than dirt. After he was born, the mother and father were slain, and the baby was kept alive simply to see what would happen. And they grew up constantly bullied and hated, shoved, pushed around, until that child denounced their tribe, became a Ronin, and turned to the worm. The worm treated it like it was a person. Now, the Garu say the lesson is that they should not push their enemy or their Metis to the enemy. I say it shows that the worm embraces those who are different, embraces them along their path, that his eyes were opened by hate to see that this world should be changed, and that the worm is the spirit we need to save us.
I don't. All I want is peace. And
We can give that to you.
not really.
Why not?
Because I'm Garu and you're my enemy,
I don't have to be.
then that would make my friends my enemy.
We can keep you away from them. If they choose to make you an enemy, that is their choice, not yours. You don't have to make an enemy of them. And if they choose to see you as an enemy, then that means they have chosen fanaticism over you. They would see all the help you provided them and throw it away solely because you decided to learn, that you decided to walk away from a war that has done nothing but hurt you.
And the Silence Bee is just trying to process, because she has in the past felt unappreciated and thought that things that she has done were in order to help people, but ended up hurting, or she got in trouble for it. She spends time considering like her journey to this point and how she's definitely gonna get punished once she goes back, and that punishment will absolutely negatively affect the rest of her pack, because her pack, she's not treated as an individual, she's treated as part of the whole, which is something that she has taken issue with for a long time, because she wants to be judged on her own deeds and merits and has felt denied by that.
Finally, the silence is broken by the spiral going, have you really done things to help people as much as you think? Were these supposed heroic acts just there to hurt others?
No. I mean, I helped save the ghost.
Good. That was very brave of you. And good of you.
Yeah, but ultimately a waste of my time,
Why?
because it didn't really help with finding the Blight and ending it.
But you stopped that ghost suffering. I see that. Big.
What?
It's okay. It's okay. As she kind of extends her arms, almost like a hug, as she goes, you don't have to hurt anymore. I don't want you to hurt anymore.
But the rest of my pack will hurt.
But
They're out there.
will the rest of your pack hurt you when they come back?
Yeah, they will. But That's if this Blight doesn't kill them first. This Blight that you helped create.
I didn't help create it. This Blight here has been here for over a decade. This Blight was created by humans. Through their negligence, it opened a pathway to Malthace. We simply nurtured it so that it would grow strong and it would give us a chance to simply bring down another Karen. Because, like it or not, the Guy and Garu treat humans like cattle. And they kill our allies for simply existing.
Yeah, 'cause evil.
We have vampire allies in this city. They're not evil. They don't kill nearly as many people as Garu do. They don't have to. But Garu kill them on principle for existing. We decided to protect our allies.
Your allies hurt my tribe.
Your tribe tried to kill a vampire in his own territory. That's the part of the tale the Silence Riders don't tell you. They attacked him, named him an evil god. Don't you think there's another side of the story, B? You're smarter than that. You keep getting lashed out against by these Guy and Garu. I can see it in your face. There's always another side of the story. And isn't it frustrating when people don't listen to your side of the story? Why wouldn't there be another side of the story for this vampire?
I mean, I guess. Just because... my relationship...
I will do my best not to have your pack mates, or if you come with me, a former pack mate, or it's her. I'll speak with our third once we reach the other side and tell him to inform the Banes to try and push your allies out of the Blight, not kill them.
The other side of the Blight?
There's a tunnel in the Blight.
To Malpheus?
No. Well, some do. But no, you are familiar with your moon bridges.
Yeah?
The spirals have something called a tunnel. It passes through the Umbra, and it passes just next to Malpheus before launching us into a hive. It is guarded by Bane spirits. No Gaian can enter, just as no spiral can walk the moon bridge.
But I am still Gaian.
With me, she reaches out and takes your hand and touches it gently with a light squeeze. I can protect you. You don't have to be Gaian. You can be saved. You don't have to fight anymore, and you can live happily with your dad, away from this war. And the only responsibility you'll have is to be a good daughter and to have a happy life, seeking what's important to you. She lets go and leans back. There's only one thing you have to do. You just have to close your eyes, accept the truth, and come with me.
Well, if you know anything about me, you know that I accept nothing. Nothing! I'm so tired. I'm only 16. I'm supposed to be complaining about boys right now. And yet, I'm just like, hey, I'm just part of this genocidal monster race. No problem.
I'm offering you a chance to reclaim that, V.
I won't have to fight anymore.
Not unless you want to.
I don't.
Then you don't have to fight. We won. We don't need soldiers. We need peace.
My friends will be safe.
As long as they don't kill our third or anything like that, I think the Banes will be able to push them out. There are many in there. There are many Banes that can push them out.
Can I tell them to stop fighting?
You can try. I'll make sure we get close to the tunnel first, so if they don't see the truth, you can leave. Without any harm coming to you. Is that acceptable? Compromise?
Compromise, that's much better.
Good.
Okay.
I just need you to close your eyes for just a moment and think.
Okay.
As you close your eyes, you see yourself back on the shore with the black pool and the monochromatic reflection. You see yourself looking at you with tears and a smile as the hand comes up and she leaves the pool. She grows taller as her skin seems to slop off and gives us mouth twists into a long smile.
Oh, that's terrifying.
The spirit is tall and corpse-like with oily skin that seems to blend with the dark pool around it. And the pool looks less like water and more like slime. Their arms are taunt with skin that twists around it. It opens its arms and its taunt-like skin twists into a ragged smile as it comes to be for an embrace.
I may have made a mistake.
as it simply whispers, "No, welcome home." Your eyes are open, and they give a slight green flash for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And the spiral goes, "My name is Snickers at Brutality, and I need to keep you safe before we go in there. The Banes will not be aware of the situation immediately, so I have to keep them on their toes, okay?"
Okay.
She spits on your arm.
Ugh. Okay.
"You now look like me. You won't look like me to yourself. It's a trickster gift.
Right. That thing that I did.
So we must run in there, and we must go through the Blight. Because you were tied to me and you accepted that embrace from the avatar of Thorfragi, you are now tied to some wormish energy. Stepping sideways is much easier there. So, let us run, and we will step sideways." I would like you to pre-roll for the step sideways roll. It'll be difficulty 4.
That's willpower?
Gnosis.
Gnosis. That's right. I remember how this game works. 3.
Okay. Alright. And we will see what happens in B's story later tonight. And now we find out what Shinigami was up to.
Yay.
As you continue to run defense against the Fomori, you see 3 specific kind of Fomori start to show up. As you see them covered in these horrible, like, bubbling tumors, as they get a good glimpse at you and they start heaving projectile vomit of fire at you. Please roll Dex Athletics.
Crap. So this isn't like that octopus one I
No.
got poisoned by. Okay, Dex Athletics?
Yep.
I am, what was I, in Krynos?
Yep.
Oh.
Diff 6?
So this was on 6. Whenever I picked it up and moved it, it
That's
dropped
fine.
over?
Yeah, it's 6
Okay.
then.
Thanks. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5? Okay, so it still hits. Oh, you have resist toxin, so it splashes on you. It's just gross.
Yeah.
As they start showing up, and one of the bigger guys starts running in as they start surrounding you. Finally. There's about a pack of... There's 2 of the bigger guys, the pretty strong ones. 2 of the... Or 3 of the really toxic-looking things. And 2 that have these sort of, like, spines all over their bodies. So I'll need you to roll initiative.
Wings would really come in handy right now.
It's an antenna gift, or if you're in the Umbra, that's a...
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that one Metis. Okay, so...
Yeah, that's it's an owl gift and it only works in the Umbra.
Oh, okay. Alright,
So wits plus dexterity, and roll a single d10 and add to that.
Okay.
So you roll a d10 and then you add whatever your dexterity and your wits to that.
Oh, just 1d10 and
Yep.
then add it. Okay.
It's the only rule that does that.
6, 7... 14.
Okay. And one more.
Am I just on like a flat parking lot, or is there anything in my vicinity?
There is a couple like old... It's a dock, so it's more... There's parking lot pieces. There are some old abandoned pieces of fence. There are some drums here, like trash, and that were burnt by homeless folk.
Mm-hmm.
As well as old pieces of wood that were part of the pier that can be used.
In theory, could I procure a sturdy-looking piece of wood and use it as a shield?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to... Well, when it's my turn.
Yep. So the 2 heavies are going to rush at you. One is going to take his fist and just try and slam it into you. The other one is going to try and grapple you while the other one hits you.
Okay.
Is
it too late to say that I'd also like to roll dodge?
That's on your turn. So you get to know what they're doing, basically.
Got it.
And then you get to decide. Because you're at the top. So you get to actually see what everyone else is doing. The toxic-looking ones see that their discharge doesn't seem to be doing anything to you. So they're going to run in, and they're going to pick up pieces of wood and broken bottles and try and use those as improv weapons upon you.
Okay.
And finally, the spiny ones are going to rush, and they're actually going... Each one is going to spend a point of rage, one to dodge and one to slice at you with their spines.
Are any of them... How much larger or smaller than me are they?
The spiny guys and the pussy, like, tumor ones are just regular human size, so they're about, like, between 5'6" to 5'11" for the most part.
Okay.
And the big guys are about 6.5 to 7 feet tall. You and Krynos is probably still dwarfing them by at least a foot.
Okay. I don't like being surrounded, though, and especially since my main game is just kind of keep all their attention.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'd like to do, I still want to try to grab a piece of wood to use it as a shield, but I also want to either try to jump over the smaller ones or just body them and run through.
Okay. Sounds good. Which smaller ones? The spiny ones or the blobulous ones?
I guess the blobby ones. It's gross, but it's less of an effect on me.
Okay. Cool. So I'll need you to spend a point of rage to do both.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to do a body tackle. So that is Dex Brawl, Diff 7.
Six.
6. So you knock both of them. As you hit them, the tumors explode and it's acidic pus. So you will have to roll soak.
Okay.
So roll stamina.
No additional... Oh, there it is. Diff 6?
Yep.
Shoot. 1.
Alright, so you take 1 point of lethal as it kind of burns on you. That's just an X.
Yeah, I'm realizing that I already have one of those.
Oh, lethal? Lethal
Yeah.
or egg?
It's an X, so...
Oh, then you've healed both of those since then.
Okay. Then just the one. Okay.
So, you knock them down, you've got your shield. You see them kind of like sprawling as they're trying to get up as the acid's kind of eating around the concrete. And you see another tumor taking the place as you see the open sore growing, a pustule tumor that just pops as the big ones try and grab and they miss you as you move along.
Okay. So the next thing I'd like to do is check my surroundings for anything that can be used as a long weapon to keep them away from me.
Okay. There is a light pole nearby.
Well, I guess I am strong enough to...
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So...
Awesome.
Alright, so we'll just do that. You've got enough distance that you can just make this roll before we do the initiative round. So it'll be a straight strength roll. You need, it's diff 7, and you need 2 successes to properly rip it down into a weaponable, like...
Okay. Well, I mean...
Yeah.
One-handed, because shield thing.
Yeah, so...
Bop. Okay.
So yeah, you're basically going to have to pull it down and then snap a piece off.
Diff 7, you said?
Yep. 2 successes.
4.
4. You slash it down, you break a piece off, and you have it set like a weapon as they start reapproaching around you, hissing and snarling. You hear the wolf howls from B in the distance. Go quiet.
That doesn't sound good. Or maybe she's busy. Either way, though, I kind of have my own problems to deal with. I'm going to... As long as I'm here with the attention of these guys on me, they're not going to go inside. So I'm going to continue to face them. But like I said, the main purpose of my weapon is not to kill, but to maintain distance.
So that'll be a dexterity melee.
Okay.
It's under skills.
Okay. Alrighty.
Diff 6.
3.
You're swinging wildly. You hit one of the big ones. It doesn't really do a whole lot. He's kind of winded, but you're able to keep some distance. You hit one of the smaller ones. It does a lot more damage as he hits the ground. Pussy explosions in various directions. Acids flinging in various directions. I need you to roll Dex Athletics to dodge, as one of the smaller ones are able to use their rage to get extra actions to come in for you.
Okay.
So they got 3 successes.
I got 2.
So they hit you. So 1, 4. And so you'll get to roll Soak.
Okay. Ooh. 4.
4. You soak all the damage as the barbs kind of strike your skin and slide away. You're able to get a nice whack on them, knocking them back, and as they go whirling.
Awesome.
As you see other Fomori kind of like creeping around you.
Okay, this is a problem.
You hold off as well as you can for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it's then that you see 2 wolves running towards the building at full speed. They're going fast.
Do I recognize them?
They look exactly the same. They look exactly the same, and they have the strange grayish-green fur and slightly oversized ears. They're moving twice the speed of what a wolf should be going that you've ever seen. You may do a perception alertness check in Krynos.
I don't think Krynos affects either of those.
No, I don't think so.
No. Diff?
The diff will be 6. Actually, I'm sorry, the diff will be 7 due to the smell of the acid and the pus.
So, if I didn't get any...
You don't know anything through smell. You may use your mulligan if you so choose.
I'm trying to decide if I need to save my mulligan, because there's a Nexus Crawler, but at the same time, this kind of seems bad. And the double speed thing, isn't that something that B has?
Yes.
Do I recognize that?
Yeah, you recognize that.
But they're green.
Yeah, so they look like they're spiraled with the same gift.
Either way is a problem. They're running inside, but I'm surrounded by Fomori. I don't really...
You will be able to use your shield effectively to knock them down and try and chase them. You might be able to catch them if they try and pass through the Umbra and they don't get a good enough roll.
I mean, sure, but at the same time, if I go after them, the Fomori are going to follow me inside.
That's true,
too.
but eventually your team's going to be in the Umbra as well, which means the Fomori can't pass in.
Oh, I thought they could.
No.
Oh, okay then. In that case, yeah, I want to go after the Spiral Dancers.
Okay. So which form would you like to take?
I mean,
Lupus is your fastest, but it is the one that you are not able to regenerate in.
Right.
His foe is your second fastest. You can run in Krynos, and you can run slightly faster in Krynos if you drop everything and run on all 4s.
Well, how far am I from the building, for one thing?
You're relatively far because you've dragged a fair chunk of them, probably a football field and a half away.
Mm-hmm. Can I howl to alert them?
Your group?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can howl. You don't know if they are in the Umbra or not yet.
Well, I mean, sound travels faster than I do.
That's true.
So I think I do want to preempt my action with a warning howl of some kind.
Okay. You can do that.
Okay.
As you give off this howl, as the Fomori look around thinking they're going to get attacked, and when they see nothing, they think it was a feign, and they all start rushing you. What do you do?
Are there any more pieces of wood by me?
A couple.
Okay. So at this point, it may behoove me to ditch the weapon, grab another piece of wood, and just like turtle and try to get through them.
Alright, I will do a body tackle roll again.
Okay.
3 successes to get through unscathed. Every success under that, you're going to take a 1 point of ag. You've healed your lethal.
Oh, okay. And I'm sorry, which ones is it again?
It's Dex, Brawl, Diff, 7 for body tackle. I will give you a +2 circumstance bonus because of the shields, so you get an extra 2 dice.
Oh, thanks. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
You smash through them. There are Fomori flying several feet in the air and then once you get through them, you throw the wood down, jump on all 4s, and start going as fast as you can.
Perfect.
We will find out what happens in just a bit. Now with the rest of Fomori's Bane. Now, there are 2 members of the Sept of the 5 Mirrors with our players. So, to make sure that Lexi and Riley could play, I selected at random, so don't be mad at who got who. They will be playing 2 NPCs. Lexi will be playing Swims with the Moon. You're welcome, and good luck. Riley will be playing Walks with the Forgotten. You have a sheet there with all of their gifts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, your stats are pretty crazy, because check the rank in the corner there.
Fun, Sarah.
Wormfoe.
Like, this is like 3 pages worth of gifts. I might need a minute.
Alright, let me pause and give you a few moments with your gifts. Alright, Alex is finished looking over her gifts, and we're going to do initiative as a Nexus Crawler starts coming at you. So, please roll initiative.
What form am I in?
You are in Hispo.
Me?
Krynos.
Krynos.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you remember what the rest of us were in?
You were all in Krynos because you ran into a Blight.
And that's Dex, right? That's Dex?
Yeah, Dex plus Wits plus a single D10. So, give me
Woo!
just a sec.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Woohoo!
Go through in just a sec. Close these guys are no longer relevant. There we go. Cool. So. Alright, so. Swims at the Moon, what did you get?
14. Again.
Cora?
13.
14.
Who has the higher wits plus dexterity of the two of you?
I got 6.
11.
You may go first.
Well, you win this round.
You see what happened was. 4.
15.
Perfect. Okay, so. Alright. Cora, what do you plan on doing this round? Remember that you have some aggravated damage and you are on the ground from walking into molten silver.
Oh shit! That's
Yep.
right.
That was that thing.
We're leaving
So
off.
she's
with
not up, right? She's prone.
Yeah, she's prone.
Gonna get up.
Gonna get up. Anything
and
else?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a because that's an action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend a rage. 2 rage. And
Can you just paint the scene for us real fast?
Yeah.
Whatever.
It is a spiritual recreation of the factory. It's going down, slumping down. While the part of you are on is still a causeway and things like that, as you're going forward, the walls are becoming more fleshy. There are faces in the walls screaming, and Bane's crawling in all directions as you're getting closer to the heart of the Bane. Behind you is an
The
open
Blight?
or the Blight, yes. As there's an opening from the main facilities, you see the Nexus Crawler in a chaotic glory crawling down after you. It has the skull of a wolf with fleshy muscles coming down and connecting to a serpent-like neck, going to a bulbous body like a spider with 1,000 arms and legs, coming out like spiders but of the same flesh and consistency of human arms, grabbing on with 3-fingered hands, crawling along on entirely too thin arms.
gross.
With a pool about 1.5 feet or so of molten silver on the ground right next to Cora.
Just as a quick aside, you have a thing for screaming wall faces.
Yeah.
Are we at the Blight right now? Like the
You're
center
in
of
the Blight, you're not the center of the Blight.
Okay.
Are we in the Umbra?
You are in the Umbra.
How far away are we from it?
You are, I would say, about 50 to 60 yards away.
Alright.
And we have to distract this thing long enough for
Yeah.
Guides the Fallen.
Guides the Fallen to
Nothing's
do
attacking
red
yet.
cleansing.
Can we perhaps get him elevated so that he is not at risk of having molten lava appear beneath him?
Silver?
Yes.
Could we
Same thing.
fastball him?
You
Not
could
that
fastball.
far.
Fastball special me?
You fastball special him pretty decently far, but
Yeah,
not
it's
the
on
full.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have to be with you.
Yeah.
And I'd have to be in Hamid form, wouldn't I?
You can change. Yeah. I
You guys
throw
can
you in
choose to
Hamid.
put your because you go before her, so you can shift to Hamid first.
Okay.
I
And get
can.
flung.
Yeah, I can throw you while you're in Hamid, and you
And you
can
can save a
change.
shift action.
Yeah, you
as
can
well.
change mid.
Because shifting to
flight.
human takes no action.
Oh,
Shifting
okay.
back while you're in midair does take an action.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
So we could fastball special you. I could throw first, and you could try and get further, maybe? No, because that wouldn't do any good, would it?
Not unless I'm already further than you.
Yeah.
What's the phase of the moon?
It would be a crescent moon.
Ah, dang it.
And we can't fastball anyone else outside the
Oh,
path.
no. I'm thinking of something else.
But we want Swims with the Moon to be with him to help protect him, so I don't want to throw him too early. And there's nothing attacking us right now? Or are we being surrounded?
You have the Nexus Crawler and there are other Bane spirits all along the walls watching.
Gotcha.
So I have a question.
Yes.
When Luna stands visible in the night sky, does that mean when there is a moon, or does that mean when I can see the moon?
I read it as when you can see the moon.
Okay. Can I?
No.
We're
Dang it.
inside.
Alright.
Yeah, but it's the Umbra.
That's why I was like, we're never though.
There might not be a roof.
He didn't say anything about ceilings of screaming faces. Just the walls.
Just walls.
No, it's a metal ceiling. Sloping down as it becomes more cave-like.
I imagine the hearts in the
There are chains with hooks hanging in the middle part.
Okay.
We'll just hang him up on a
Was the
hook and let
plan-
him do his thing.
Hmm?
up there.
Was the plan to distract the Nexus Crawler and just keep it at bay
As I remember
Keep
correctly,
it at bay or kill it.
yeah, it's
if we can?
if you're able to kill it while you're distracting it, so it doesn't come at me while I'm performing the rite of cleansing on the heart.
Yeah.
Our job is to keep him safe.
Yeah. Yeah. So that makes my job, or my decision harder right now because I'm going first, and so I don't know what's
You're
gonna
going
happen.
last.
Oh, yeah, I'm going last, so I don't know what's going happening now as I'm choosing.
I mean, you could attack the Nexus Crawler and draw some aggro from him.
Yeah, I could.
She's already hurt, though.
Yeah.
And
Do we want her to be its main focus at the moment?
She won't necessarily be the main one. Just a focus. Because, I mean, I'm also going to attack it, most likely.
I'll attack the Nexus Crawler and dodge.
Okay.
God, I hope that's enough.
Next
Claw at it.
is Walks.
Okay, so none of my gifts are useful. This is great. Am I standing in a lake of silver?
No.
No. Alright, so I'm going to reposition so that we can try and get the Nexus Crawler to tether kind of between all of us.
Okay.
So that as we draw, or as we try to draw aggro, it, has to turn and move and things like that. Hopefully, we don't know exactly how powerful this thing is. Anyway, so I am going to howl for attention
Okay.
and reposition, and I don't know if I'd be close to it to attack it. It's kind of above us.
Like it's in front of you coming down, yeah. But it's slightly above you.
So I will howl to catch its attention
Okay.
and dodge.
Okay.
So is the howling an action?
No.
Okay.
And we all gained rage.
You all gained rage for joining combat, yes.
Already.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so
Oh, already.
Yeah, already from last time.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Alright, Kyle.
I'll spend a rage, dodge, and attack it. I would like to go at it. I mean, since I know that these two are attacking him also, I would like to go at a steeper angle, essentially.
Okay.
Kind of just widen. I don't want us all to be grouped up, if that makes
Got it.
sense, if that's at all possible.
Alright. Swims.
I have questions.
Yes.
I have questions about Dazzle and
Okay.
Umbra Dodge.
Okay.
Do they work on a Nexus Crawler?
Yes.
Okay.
But then you just make the Nexus Crawler in the real world. Or in the physical.
Well, for the Umbral Dodge, yes, I'd knock it into the real
Yes.
world. But then we could exit via the Umbra and then...
Deal with it there. Because it would force materialize, basically.
Well, no. So we could force materialize it in the real world, finish what we're doing, and then stay in the Umbra, get out of the vicinity, and then go back to the real world?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But what is the Nexus Crawler going to do to the real world
Who cares?
while it's there?
It's
All of
in
Gaia.
effect, kill all the freaking Fomori, maybe.
It's possible. So,
Well, like, what would it be capable of in the real world? Are they normally
it can
not-
still warp reality.
Okay, that's it's only surrounded by a bunch of Fomori. That's
Yeah.
except me.
Well, it is also in the
Shit.
city, though.
No, I
Like,
just remember like my real characters in the real world, so they would just be dropping.
That would
Nexus
be
Crawler.
hilarious.
Here you go.
running.
Don't worry, guys, I'm coming. Poop.
yeah, Shinigami needs a second half session.
Oh dear. Okay, maybe not that one.
You don't know. You might not be thinking about that.
No, I don't
Okay.
know. But I do know that like there's other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Because I saw.
Remember,
B.
you're a fighter McFighter's Bane.
Mm-hmm.
McFighter's Bane.
I'm a Ragabosh. I'm thinking through this. But so I was there when she took off, so I know that she's still out there.
That's true.
B at least. So
Mhm.
I know about B. So I'm not going to want to fuck her over at the very least, even
Okay.
though I'm a little suspect.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Let's see. Dazzle though. How many turns would that last?
Messy. I need to read on
The
again.
glory and love of Gaia.
Yes. I attack you with love.
Just imagine this like Neil Diamond suit just appears out of nowhere. You're like,
The scene, so a full scene.
Okay.
I think about
If
the
I do that
troll
though,
guy diamond.
I don't want to do it this round because they're already planning to attack it.
Yeah, so that would break it.
Exactly.
So you have to inform them, don't attack it.
So next round, don't hit it, okay?
Okay.
Just roll to dodge, I guess.
And then so you're just rolling to dodge.
Well, no, I'm saying
Okay.
like the next round, instead of them all trying to attack it,
Got it.
I want them to all try to roll to dodge instead.
Okay.
What I'm going to do right now, since they're already attacking it, is I am going to... is the Nexus Crawler the only thing?
There are multiple scrags and things like that, and biter banes.
Grab one, throw it at the Nexus Crawler. It turns into a
Bitter
second
rages.
Nexus
what they
Crawler.
So my focus is on this little pinky.
Mm-hmm.
So where is he currently?
He is towards the center of the group.
Okay. I want to spend this entire activity dissuading any hits from reaching him.
Okay. I can do that. So you will have to do an athletics check, and you'll have to succeed. So you'll have to spend rage.
To parry?
Yeah, because you're jumping in the way and then parrying. So you're doing two actions as you're trying to jump in the way of attacks on him, potentially.
Okay. So 1 rage for that.
Yep. So. Alright. Bishop.
okay. So for my action, because it kind of seems like we're going all at once, kind of
Yes.
deal.
Yeah.
Like
Within seconds, yeah.
yeah, you three are.
But you
trying
guys
to
have a sense of... You'll have a sense of how they go because you're all pack.
Okay.
Or these three. Or
Okay.
these two. Yeah.
So pretty much what I was gonna get at was I need to get it to that heart ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
And if it means jumping over the giant pool of silver that you're in right now, so be it. Kind of stuff like that. And that would be my first action, and then I spend a rage for dodge.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So the Nexus Crawler gets to go first. As it starts to warp reality.
What random thing happens?
Great.
Oh, jeez.
Oof. Yay.
As it starts to scream out, and as it does, I need all of you to do stamina rolls.
Is this a toxin?
No.
Damn it.
It is the removal of oxygen.
Ah, lovely.
Wait,
stamina roll. Why are we rolling? I don't...
You're
in
Krynos.
Krynos.
Oh. Dang it.
Oh, Jesus. What's diff?
6.
Okay.
2.
5.
Alright.
2.
Alright, so you succeed.
Uh-oh.
You 2 3s. You have to spend 1 Gnosis to literally use your Gnosis to keep your lungs alive, as there is no oxygen here, and you're using your spiritual energy to keep it as if you are breathing.
Alright.
You 2 have to spend 2 points of Gnosis.
What if I don't have 2 points of Gnosis?
You lose the 1 point of Gnosis, and you take a point of lethal damage that you cannot regenerate while you are in the no oxygen zone.
Okay. So
That makes sense.
So lethal is X.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn it, I can't parry that.
Breathe really hard in his face.
You just, you're in Krynos and just mouth to mouth.
Okay.
The rest. So you start running. You just, as you're running, you're just like,
Yep.
Wait a second, he's running away from the Nexus Crawler.
yeah.
Shit.
Oh, the center of the Blight is away from the Nexus Crawler?
Yes.
I didn't
Oh,
realize
okay.
that. I thought
No.
they were like next to each other.
No,
thought
he was towards the
it
top.
was in
no,
the middle.
Yeah.
He's up towards the top, coming down towards you.
Oh, dang. I
Because
Is that-
remember how you
should've
saw
thrown
him
then.
in the main facility?
Yeah, I remember.
Is that
now.
going to be a problem for my plan then?
No, there's
I
still
don't think so, no.
there's still other things that are coming towards us that are observing us, banglings, scrags, so on
I'm
and
less
so forth.
worried about those.
No, your dazzle will still work.
Oh, do I have to? Do I not have to be right?
Guys,
to
the
it?
Fallen gets attacked by a bunch of
You'll
scrags
just,
and bang.
you can get close to it.
Help
on
me!
your turn.
No! Nexus Crawler! Nexus Crawler!
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Alright. Okay.
How funny would it be if I did dazzle and then dropped it into
Swims,
the real world? So it's just like
go lines. Kyle.
So I was attacking it,
Yep.
and okay. Every time I say attack, I always mean claw. By the way,
Okay.
that
Unless you specify otherwise.
yes, I will specify if it's not claw because every time I'm gonna
Yeah.
do this.
Cool.
2 to hit.
I'll roll over.
Hooray! Oh right, he's not dodging.
Bless you.
All right. I assume Razor Claws does not help me in this situation.
Yeah, it does. For damage?
Well, or Fangs of Judgment. Sorry, I don't have Razor
No,
Claws.
because
I just made up.
No, because they it's a Bane spirit, so
Right.
its purpose is for the worm.
Okay. Jesus Christ. 3.
he can't help you now.
So you did 1 damage.
Hey!
Hey.
Alright. Walks. You did your trying to help him. You push him out of the zone a little faster.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so you basically hit a wall of oxygen after you. Like,
Oh, okay.
Got
There
the
we go.
bends.
yeah, essentially. Cora.
We're clawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Roll over.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 2. Can I?
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry, it took me a second. I was.
Plus 2. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna again split it into 2 pools so that like small cups and small hands can.
It's like the 4th time they moved that thing.
Well, yeah, it's because where he put it right here, it's uneven.
So there's 3 for the first. Yeah. 3 for the second. And none for the. So 6.
6. You did 2.
Yeah! Go me!
Cora, what are you doing this round?
Yeah, I don't get to do anything because I was dodging and howling, but suddenly there's no air.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Cora. It's Walks with
Walks.
Forgotten. Yeah.
Walks does this, yeah. Oops.
No big.
Breathing.
Yeah.
Spending.
Remember that Swims told you not to attack.
Oh, did he?
Next round.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
And it's the next round now.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Running towards Bishop
Okay.
because I'm thinking about, now that I know where the thing is, fastball special would be really helpful.
Okay. Easy
So,
enough.
do you want me to throw you at the center of the Blight?
Okay, yeah, I will...
Don't go inside of it.
Yeah, don't go inside of it, but...
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
throw
pretty
you.
much wait for you guys, I guess. But,
Well, because the faster you get there, the sooner you can start the right.
Right.
And
That does make sense.
the more time that we'll have to...
So I would have to go in, pretty much.
No, you don't have to go in, you go around, right?
Yeah. But the heart's inside of the cave.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I
Alright.
have to
So
go
you have to
inside
go
of
in.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. And just quick tangent, because I remember last set... Not tangent. Side.
She gave you the stuff before.
Like, everything.
Yeah, I gave you
Yeah.
everything.
Can we specify what that is?
It's birch, the cleansing water,
The cleansing water.
and the sparks to set the wood on fire.
Okay, cool. So I got, like, flint,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you've got all
whatnot.
the things you need.
And then the water itself is probably in something that's leather.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes
Not
sense.
breakable.
And it's all in your magpie swag.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, love it.
Right.
Basically swapped bags.
Yep.
So I'll catch up to him and throw him.
Okay. Walks.
Do I now have air?
You do have air.
Okay.
As the oxygen kind of will come rushing back. Anyone in the area is going to have to roll stamina for bashing.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm out of the area.
You're out of the area.
Okay, thank you.
Am I in?
Not when its turn gets around, because the
Okay.
oxygen, all the oxygen is basically rushing back. You made all the oxygen move, and
Gotcha.
Dang.
Wouldn't that actually
Alright.
cause a real explosion?
probably, but it's the Umbra.
Got it.
Alright, then I'm going to attempt to howl again.
Okay.
Distract it because there is somebody now running towards the person we're supposed to be protecting and maybe drawing its attention.
Okay.
And dodging.
Cool. Kyle,
Wait, I took damage. I get a rage.
you do get a rage.
Hey.
Oh, same.
You didn't take damage. You took Gnosis damage.
No, not yeah, but last time.
Oh, last time.
Yeah.
Fury took damage.
Yes.
Did she get a rage
Yeah.
for that? Okay, cool. Just kind of.
Thanks for reminding us.
Meanwhile, off frame.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, roll Gnosis for Fury Song Diff 6.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, no, I wonder what's happening.
Are there any Scrags or Banes that look like they're going towards Bishop?
Yeah, they're crawling along the sides and things like that.
Then I'm gonna try and go for some of them.
Okay. I'll have you roll for that.
Yeah, and I'll also spend a rage and dodge.
Okay. 2, thank you. Alright. Swims. You're gonna use Dazzle.
I'm gonna call them tactical jazz hands.
And Bishop.
I will, because she's coming up to do the fastball special, I will switch to Hamid form, and I will spend a rage to change to Krynos form while I'm in midair.
Okay. Cool.
Actually, no, hold on. Krynos aren't very good with, like, manipulating things with their fingers, are they?
Yeah, there.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're
So,
still
We just got
hands.
clothes.
Right.
Also.
Pretty
They're
much-
big.
okay, so pretty much what I'm getting at is, would it be easier for me to perform the ritual in Krynos or in GLaDOS?
Glabros, you mean?
GLaDOS, yeah.
Probably.
It would be the same.
It'd be the same. Alright, might as well stick with Krynos because I get more protective stats that way.
Mhm, Yes.
So, yep, so I will, for my action, change the Hamid form, and then when she
Cool.
throws me, I'll spend a rage to turn to Krynos.
Cool.
So there goes that rage.
What is it doing?
As it does that, you see that it gives kind of a mild scream, and you see kind of like the floor around it peak up in little spikes. They will be difficult to run on as you get close to it, basically. So, Kyle and Cora, I need you to do Dex Athletics checks for your dodge to jump away.
Everything's always 6 dice. I don't know why I bother to count.
Well-rounded character. It only got a minor alteration.
Hey.
This roll.
3 successes.
You successfully jump back as a little like, so it's almost like the metal floor basically just turned into like those police like car strips. Yeah, like that, but
Very
small.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, but not necessarily,
Debilitating.
So it was a minor change. Bishop, you are shifting to Hamid, getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
Swims.
Okay, so it says here that I am rolling my charisma empathy versus it, and if it is a creature of the worm, I get +1.
Oh, it gets +1, I thought. Well, hang on. So, dazzle. Oh, your difficulty is its willpower, and the difficulty increases by 1 if it's a creature of the worm.
Can I use Liar's Face with you?
No. So your difficulty is 7.
Okay, worth a shot.
I feel like you're striking a JoJo pose right now. You're just like...
Alright, just 7. Let's do this.
Ooh.
Mulligan!
Alright.
This is why I saved it.
That's worse.
Does anyone have mulligans that they would think that they might spare for a poor...
A poor...
Starving
I
rank
could
4.
be tempted to give you my mulligan. All right.
Poor starving Athro.
Yeah,
I need to borrow your hat.
So, Kyle hands off his...
Yeah. One mulligan.
So, got another mulligan.
Alright, come on, you little assholes. Let's do this.
Those dice need to go in timeout, I think.
Am I superstitious? No.
You should be. No.
3.
3.
See? You threatened them with timeouts.
As the creature stops, it kind of grows calm as you see flesh grow around the face as it's a wolf with human-like skin and insectoid-like eyes.
Okay.
Its arms kind of crinkle back in and they turn into like alligator legs. Its body elongates serpent-like.
Nifty. Alright, so on top of protecting this guy, I'm going to go ahead and say we should probably also try to protect the Nexus Crawler, because if anything hits it, scrag or otherwise, this is not going to continue.
Is anything... Do they fight amongst themselves?
If they know what's going on, I
Yeah,
think
they know what's
might
going
smack
on,
it.
but...
Okay, that makes sense.
So, just a thought.
Okay.
So, there is Kyle. I need you to roll an attack roll.
Yes. 6 dice.
As you see kind of like one of the minor Banes like crawling around. It looks like almost like a lizard, but with a praying mantis face.
Oh God! I want to rip that head right off. I won't eat it. This isn't sex, but 3 to hit,
3 to hit. Okay.
and that's all. 7.
7. You take it out. Just
Hell yes!
Bishop. Cora grabs you and just throws you.
Yeah.
You shift to Krynos and land. You get into the opening and you see several caves, all leading into this place. As you hear almost like hyena-like laughter from the caves.
Okay. Is it my turn for action?
It is your turn.
Okay.
So combat is over for now.
Okay.
As you kind of hear the laughter all around.
Laughter all around.
As you see Bane's kind of hanging about, starting to come down slowly towards you.
Shoot. So these are caves that are going in different directions.
That lead here and lead out of here.
That lead to here
Mm-hmm.
and then out.
Yes. Like a labyrinth.
Okay.
You're like in the heart of a labyrinth. As you see a black sphere near the center glowing and you see radiate blasts of green light.
Okay, I will follow the blasts of green light.
Okay.
But I'm going to wait for these people to catch up.
Okay. As you guys catch up, there it is, the heart of the Blight.
Wait, we just left the Nexus Crawler?
I assumed. Or do you want to keep protecting it just in case?
I
I would like to keep protecting
Okay.
At least 2 of us
Okay.
should protect it.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll go down with him.
You go down with him. Kyle, what are you doing?
I'll if you're protecting it,
I'm
yes,
protecting it.
I'll protect it also then, and then
Okay.
that's
Okay.
2 of us, and then you can focus on.
Well,
Or are you?
She had already said she's staying.
Oh,
And
I'm sorry, I
I'm assuming that the
misunderstood.
Nexus Crawler is very big. Am I wrong?
You are not wrong.
Okay, so the 3 of us can stand in a diamond shape around it. The 2 of the, because she just needs to protect him. She's pretty much her powerhouse. So, and I mean, he's not completely useless. So, I think
Okay.
that...
Thank you.
Completely useless.
I'm not completely useless.
Finally, someone said it.
I
Wow. That's
I'm-
some shit.
I'm done. Goodbye. No, okay.
That was some fucking shit.
Wow. And I thought it was dark here in the Umbra. Dang.
God damn. Tyler gives no. Jesus.
I just feel so affirmed right now.
Oh, you're right. They can handle themselves. Sure.
Yeah.
Christ.
But call if you need help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
call if you need anything, and which one of us will go if they call?
You.
You're in the pack.
That's true.
You.
You're
Okay.
an Athra.
Huh?
You're an Athra.
I know, so it's really between me and him.
Yeah.
What do you think? Which one of us do you want?
Thematically,
Pick who's your favorite friend.
Well, I have known him the longest.
And I just made a real mean joke. So.
I saved your rock collection, man.
Tactically speaking, who would you?
tactically
want to come protect
speaking,
you?
honestly, because you have the title of Worm Foe. Like, that's not something they just toss around amongst the Seps and the tribes and whatnot.
Okay.
So I would say you.
All right. Sounds good.
So I'll be sure to howl for your name, I guess.
Cool.
Walks in the moon. Alright, sweet.
Swims with the moon.
Swims with the moon. Walks with the forgotten. Okay, yeah. Moon of the forgotten. Yep, got it. No.
No, moons with the forgotten.
Moons with the forgotten.
Sure
That's
thing
pretty
follows
good.
the fallen.
Moon's on a list. As you get there, you see it, the whole. It feels like at this point you're walking down a throat, like the floor is like a tongue, and the walls are like the inside of a mouth in this place. The roof similar, as you see little jagged stalagmites and stalactites that resemble teeth.
Okay. Trying to ignore that. Trying to get to the heart and try to start the ritual.
Alright, as you start getting to the ritual, you see swarms of Banes moving through. They're like buzzing insects swarming around. And then from there, the laughter stops and you see 7 spirals. 3 that look exactly the same.
Feel free to call for all of us.
I'm thinking it's like one of those video game bosses where like only one is reading, the rest are genius. Maybe if they all look the same.
Only 3 of them
3 look the same.
Yeah, but I
That
mean
leaves-
that's 2 fewer spirals. That's good, right?
Yeah, maybe they're just regular old Fomori.
Thank God.
Pretty much. I'm not gonna say I'm doing this. I kind of want to howl to just get the 3 of you in here with us.
But if we abandon the Nexus Crawler, what is going to happen?
Screw that.
It took 3 of us to take down a rank 3 spiral.
Right, but I feel like if all 3 of us go, then you're going to have 7 spirals and a Nexus Crawler.
Right, but we're banking on the bet that these Banes and these Scrags don't know what we're doing with that Nexus Crawler.
He just said they do.
No,
I said they could put it together.
They could put it together, but that's a time thing.
How intelligent are Banes?
It depends on the Bane.
Like,
How
human level
intelligent are these
intelligence,
tiny
dog
Banes?
level
The
intelligence?
tiny Banes, not so much, because they're gatlings. The Scrags are usually human intelligence.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking that...
Besides, you don't have to kill them. You just have to, do your thingy without being killed.
Right, but I can't do my thinking if I'm dead.
Yeah.
I can't do my thingy if I'm being constantly attacked.
That's quitter talk. Pull yourself out.
You clearly have not taken the training for the red cleansing.
I think Sega's right though. First of all, how is if the Nexus Crawler is all dazzled, how's it gonna know where we went?
I mean, it's not stupid.
Well,
It's just...
no,
But is it intelligent? It's not a matter of, is it stupid? Is it intelligence?
It's still perceiving the world around it, as far as I know.
It's changing the world around it.
Yeah, but it's also completely random and chaotic. That's the one nice thing about Nexus Crawlers.
yeah, so it might not come after us.
Okay.
If they do hit it and bring it out of its trance, it's chaotic. It's not they hit me, so I'm gonna go after them. It's chaos, chaos, chaos.
One more time?
Basically, we're going to roll a guess, no, or maybe die.
So it's not necessarily going to chase us, because that was what I assumed would occur.
Yeah, and it might not fit in the well, it could change its shape, but it might not fit in the cave. So at the current size, so it might not think about going into the cave.
I mean, I think ignoring the Nexus Crawler completely, which is, I know,
Risk.
Yeah.
confusing. One person cannot hold off the best case scenario 5 spirals that are there. Four spirals, actually. Best case scenario is that there's 4 there.
I can't do that by myself.
No, and I do fully recognize that. I recognize that this is a bit of a conundrum. But at the same time, should we not leave at least one of us behind with the Nexus Crawler?
I can stay behind.
You can...
Look, if they grab onto me, I have a gift that lets me escape pretty easily.
Cool. Okay.
Are you sure?
We'll do that then.
Yes.
Okay.
Shed is a great gift. It's also unnerving as fuck. Especially in Hamid form.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Just shed the skin and...
Yeah, and you
Safe.
just have regular skin underneath. And so you basically shed your skin to get out of the grapple.
Ew.
Yeah.
Alright, so
All
we'll
right.
do that for now.
That sounds
and
good.
if we need you, we'll scream incoherently for mercy and God.
Well, are we going to howl for them? Because have the spirals seen us?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if we came up behind them.
No,
or...
no, they're coming from the tunnels that are all around this place.
Oh, great. So yeah, we're just gonna howl because just howl our little hearts out.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna growl
If
for
they've
you
already
two
seen
to
us.
go.
Yeah.
Go.
Then
Save them.
Okay.
Defeat the Blight.
1 second.
Okay.
All of you fools!
Hang on. Oh, where is it? No.
Must be on the other pages.
Must be. All 4 of my pages.
remember it?
Yes, I can.
A temporary one, yeah. Without having to do a rite.
So cool.
Oh my god, so many gifts.
Allows you to break the rules and not have to deal with the,
Consequences.
No, well, yeah, you have to deal with the consequences, but you don't have to deal with the gatekeeper. Because the gatekeeper knows the right to do it. You have a gift that lets you just do it.
How far away are he and I from where we need to be? Like,
It'll take about 2 turns.
2 turns. I'm trying to find the gift that makes me faster.
Is it city running?
No, it's not.
No, because that's a Hamid gift, and that character is a lupus born.
It's a speed of thought.
I'm caught.
It
There
is
it is.
not.
Gift causes uniforms, perfect speed to the werewolf. Spins Gnosis, rolls stamina, athletics, unfailingly. Can I grab him by the scruff like a puppy and take off with uncaught since Primal Moon?
Yes, it will
You're
slow you
probably
down a
strong
little bit,
enough.
just because he weighs like 900 pounds in that
Damn,
form.
it
Right.
gets new hamburgers. Okay.
Because it's double your weight.
Well, we are 720 pounds. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Trying to make me out to be fat.
Obese Krynos.
I'm just saying, eating all those innocent people puts on the pounds.
Makes you a little chunky.
I would like to point out that I ate a few fewer than others.
Yeah, but Cora works out.
She's like, it's not staying in my body.
Alright. So, I have spent a Gnosis.
Okay.
Now, does this make it to where we get there within 1 turn, or...
Yes.
Okay. So, I need to
Let's
roll...
stay alive for 1 turn.
Okay, yeah,
least.
that's
We
all
can
I
desperately
need right
try.
now. Okay.
All right.
Highest
Just
stamina.
talk to him.
Whoa, you guys see what's happening out there? No.
Crashing a profitable business venture.
I can go ahead and
4.
So,
7.
Cora, I need you to do. You notice that one of the copies looks at you. I need. Let's see. What's your willpower?
My willpower is 6.
6. Okay. He needs to roll. Plus empathy. So 8 dice. So diff 6 for him.
Do any of the spirals look familiar?
Yeah, the copied one is the one you saw outside talking about waiting for his guest.
Okay.
So it might just be regular Fomori.
I was hoping it was like, what's his name?
Maxwell?
No, the first guy that the first Black Sparrow we ran
Oh,
into. We
the
ran
coward?
away. The coward.
Bless you.
As he looks at you, you feel something die in you. Like you feel...
Again?
You don't frenzy.
Just like real
You
life.
lose something.
Hope.
The difficulty of all your extended actions is increased by 1, so if something takes multiple rounds to do, it's now +1 difficulty.
Okay.
You also cannot regain rage at all.
You had this last session.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Well, but I think you already regained all the rage that you possibly can this scene anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That would have probably fucked up a really strong Garu, but we're weak. The idiot.
And... hang on.
Yeah, I was like, this sounds like a very familiar curse upon me. This is familiar.
He's already spent a notice. As you see, one of them, the shadow seems to quiver and gain kind of like a sticky quality to it. As well as you notice that he has Razor Claws activated. And he is giving off a greenish glow, so you'll have a -1 die penalty to attack him.
I mean, not quite so frustrated, just kind of defeated now.
One has acid dripping from their claws.
Of course they do.
And there it is shadowy here, so he will get a bonus for there.
Of course they do.
Initiative. One has huge bat-like ears. And
Just scream really loud. Maybe all that howling I tried to do.
And the last one looks at the 2 swarming Banes and goes, "Give him the gift of your anger." And the Banes swoop by the guy who, 2 of them swoop on 2 of them, the other spirals, and you see their eyes ignite with fury and frenzy. Not possessed by frenzy. It looks like they've gained rage from these spirits.
Great.
So these spirits seem to be able to gift rage to these spirals.
Now we just need that power to make them feel sadness.
Stop getting ideas.
What? It's a good idea now that we know that there are Bane spirits that can give them rage.
Alright, initiative, please.
Yeah.
Including us? Or should we wait till...
We'll wait till you guys get there.
Sounds good.
6.
On that note.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, wait, because I'm in Krynos.
Initiative is
Okay.
stamina what?
Initiative is dexterity plus wits.
Oh, dexterity wits.
Mm-hmm.
You're Krynos.
Same. Okay, never mind.
So, Cora got what?
9.
And Bishop?
11.
Fucking die.
What's your initiative rating?
What do you mean?
Dex plus wits.
Oh, so with the Krynos, I got
Yeah.
4 plus 4.
Oh,
so
8.
it's 8.
So,
Yeah.
so you go first. Or before this one. What was that?
I'm gonna fucking die.
Don't die,
We'll
guys.
die together as a pack. Untainted by the worm, maybe.
In our full glory.
To
honor.
be fair, I
And honor.
led away.
And honor.
I led away and destroyed at least one.
Honor.
Cora, what's your initiative?
9.
No. The two things put together.
7.
Well, plus a roll, right?
Yeah, no, I meant just because she tied with someone.
Oh, wait,
so
no.
whoever has the highest added together goes
6.
before the two. 6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay, so he goes before her.
Of course it does.
Get this right.
Wait, Dex wits?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. That's 4 and 3. That's 7.
Okay, so I
Sorry.
need to roll off with you in just a sec. Alright, so
Sorry about
roll
that.
whichever is higher. So I got a 10.
8.
Okay, so.
Diff 10, Sam. Diff 10.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I
She's just
don't get it.
speaking.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't
You
catch
guys
on.
were rolling off, and he rolled a 10, so I'm like,
It's
this is
my
diff 10.
Gotcha. I understand now. I'm slow.
Sometimes when you have a
I'm not a
difficulty
clever person.
roll in front of you, you roll better because you know how powerful you need to roll.
Gotcha. Well, I rolled before you said that. I'm not a witty person. So most of the time. Sometimes I am.
It's not always about wits, it's about just understanding the weirdness.
When it's making puns. I'm good at that.
Court. Sounds 9.
I am attacking twice.
Okay. Which one?
Which one looks the weakest?
Which ones
Do any of
cursed
them
you?
look distracted?
Huh?
Do any of them look distracted?
No, they seem pretty focused.
That's not fair. Which one attacked me? Or
The one who disquieted you?
yeah.
He's one of the copies. He's the one who stepped up forward.
I will attack him.
Okay.
2 claws
No dog.
and a dodge.
Okay.
Dodge. Thanks for reminding.
This one is going to... So one of them is going to step forward and he's going to attack Cora.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ones that looks this identical is going to attack you with a claw. Another one of the identical ones is going to attack you.
So you have 2 attacking you?
She's got 3 attacking her so far.
3.
Yep.
The triplets.
Oh, also one of them has black eyes exactly like, and that one is also attacking Cora.
Sweet.
4. Don't worry.
Awesome.
You got this. I reminded you to dodge. You got this.
The next one, the one that looked at you, just looks at you and spits in your face.
Do I dodge his spit?
You can dodge his spit when it's your turn.
Okay, good.
Bishop?
Don't want that filth on my face.
Be poison.
It's black spiral fluids. It's filth.
I guess that's more important.
So you got 4 attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
That means there's 3.
Or attacking you. Plus 1 spitting in her face.
Yeah.
Plus 1 spitting in her face.
Get to the heart.
It's going to take them a turn to get here.
Just double dodge, man. Double dodge.
Get to the heart.
Yep, might as well.
Do your job.
Yeah, you're at the heart. You can start your ritual now.
Yeah.
It's an extended action.
Okay.
Do your job.
So,
You will need a total of, because of how horrible this is,
yeah.
you're going to need a total of 10 successes on your ritual check.
Okay.
How many do you roll on your rituals?
It's a mythic rite, so, or rite of cleansing. Let me find out real quick. Because it changes the attribute. Or,
Okay.
there it is.
I don't have that. I don't have it written down
Okay,
what I
that's
need
fine.
to do.
Do you have a
though.
page?
203.
203.
203.
So,
And that'll tell me what kind
so
it is.
because this is an extended action,
So
I
it's
can...
a rite of accord, which means rite of accords, you roll charisma rituals. Yeah, so
6?
6.
So minimum
Diff
2.
7.
Div 7.
Minimum 2. More likely 4.
Hopefully. So, because you said it's an extended action, I can start the ritual, dodge, spend a rage, dodge.
Yes.
Okay.
But each time you're attacked, it will increase the difficulty by 1 because you still have to keep the ritual focused.
Right.
So every attack will increase the difficulty.
Every attack that lands?
Every attack in general, because he's got a dodge, which is going to break the motion of the ritual. And it's on the next round. So if only one person attacked him this round, then next round would be to 8.
Yeah.
If everyone dogpiled on him, then it would go up accordingly.
And you two should be showing up soon anyway next round, so we're going to do that.
Okay.
Just do your job.
Yep.
What happens if you botch a ritual check? Just
You lose all the successes you accumulated.
sick, okay.
Yeah, so we'll get to you in a sec.
Okay.
This one is going to use...
Good thing you didn't use disquiet on him.
Right.
That's true.
Cool. So he is going to use one of his gifts to try and mess with you guys. And finally, the 2 rage spirits are going to spend essence and give more rage back to these ones. Oh, and they are going to choose that, so this one gains a point of rage back. Alright, and so this one needs to roll. Where are you guys? 1,000 voices. Oh, that doesn't work, so hang on. Do that. He's just going to spend a point of rage and start doing a ritual to call more Banes here. Using a gift to command them.
Great.
Point of gnosis.
This fight did feel pretty one-sided, so...
Yeah.
So, next is... Let's see. So he went... So, it is Bishop's. Go.
Alright, so I'm going to be rolling for my ritual right now?
Yep.
Okay. So I need 10 successes.
Yep.
Difficult 7.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Halfway
Nice.
there.
Yep.
Thank you.
So you guys arrive. Now, for Walks with the Forgotten, something happens.
Uh-oh.
There are 2 spirals running at inhuman speed. Twice the speed of normal wolves. Directly at you. They're exactly the same. They pass you and the Nexus Crawlers.
I don't have time to react.
No, you do not.
I
They're too
am
fast.
going to call and tell them that 2 more are on their way.
Like on their way here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Yay.
And
So I
then
need-
also run after them.
Alright. As behind them, you see a Krynos about 30 seconds behind on 4 legs, like, as it is Shinigami rushing after, like, Jesus Christ. So they actually arrive at the same time as you guys, and they actually get past you a little bit, and they reach the far end away from all of you. As you see one of the spirals stop, shift to Hamid form, and look. The other spiral also shifts to Hamid form. They're exactly the same, and she nods, and the appearance melts away, and you see B standing there.
Now we're here. Nope. We are focused. Laser focused on getting the shit kicked out of Cora.
I don't know how to deal with any of the
These
things I
two
just
see
saw.
it.
No, they ran into the room with you,
Oh,
past
gotcha.
you both, past the Blight, and are now at one of the tunnels.
Gotcha. Well, I'm not looking at it because I'm focused on the spirals around me.
I'm too busy
But
doing the
Shinigami
ritual.
and B are now here.
Yeah, and you guys can see her. Like, it's obvious that she's there. You see B, who ran in with the spiral.
Or someone who looks like B,
Yes.
who just looked like a spiral.
Yes.
Hmm.
Are you ready, sister?
You said you wouldn't hurt them.
I said I would try. Brothers, sisters, be gentle with them. She's asked, and she has given up so much already. This poor child. Snickers.
I
Snickers,
had a plan. And
you
the
did
plan
have a
was right.
soft heart. Fine. Go down the tunnels. They cannot follow. We'll just push them out of here.
Now we gotta kill B!
You called
I
it.
know the right. I know
called
the right
it.
that we're
You called
using.
As you see B turn around, does B want to say anything else?
stop fighting and just go. It's easier that way.
We came here on purpose.
And if you stay, you're going to die.
It doesn't matter if we clear out the Blight. That's why we're here. Would you let others die so that you can have it easier?
Their hearts and minds are closed, sister. I told you they would be.
If you stay here, you're dead.
As
And nobody else
Shinigami,
tried
like,
to
bursts
help.
in.
Oh wait, you were talking to Swims with the moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I need to work on my manly voice.
It's okay.
Whoa.
So I'm going to take
We came here to kill them.
this.
How's that sound? Is that better?
So you are back to Shinigami.
Okay. Okay. How's it going?
As you see, like, a room full of Spirals, Banes, and B walking in
Why
a
is
tunnel.
everyone standing around?
Standing around.
I'm being attacked. He's doing the right. They're standing.
I just got here.
You just got
So we're
here.
gonna say the attacks happen, or the attack stopped. So the
Oh,
initiative
the
has been
attack
broken.
stopped. Okay.
They got broken because of this.
Gotcha.
So you have moments to act. She's too far to get to in a single turn, and she does clearly have speed of thought active.
I am going to yell B's name and then say, of all of Gaia's children, I have no such brother or sister. Which is part of the rite of ostracism, which I haven't used yet, but it feels so appropriate.
It feels appropriate now.
Alright. You can roll for that.
I'm just going to yell it at her.
Okay.
I can't do the right, because
Got it.
That's a whole
It
thing.
takes the whole
it's
thing.
work.
It's the spirit of the thing.
And all of us would have to
Like,
participate.
Black
It's a
hang
big...
on, we need to shame our sister.
Yeah.
Sister, their hearts and minds are closed to you, as I said they would be. Are you ready?
No.
As she just puts her hand on your shoulder very...
Don't betray us!
She goes, one never is. As she starts walking down into the tunnel. Are you...
I'm gonna walk backwards and I'm totally crying right now.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
To be with my dad. Keep him safe.
Oh my fuck! Bane, get your ass over here!
Look at how many they sent to help you with this thing. And I saw that thing out there! They sent you in here to die. Just go.
You may make
Thought you
another
were
roll.
stronger than this.
Yeah.
Focus, Bishop.
Make the roll, Bishop.
Let's go. Let's have it.
So,
Don't worry about it, Bishop.
sister,
Keep
you're
doing your
nearly
job.
done with the ritual. The tunnels will close.
B, get over here.
You were wrong. And then I'm gonna follow her.
And she runs out.
Fuck you!
3.
I'm gonna copy him. I have no sister!
3, so you're at 8.
Yeah.
We will manage her. It looks like we failed, brothers. It's okay. For some reason, I think, as they all start moving down into the tunnels backwards, everything's gonna be okay.
Fuck y'all too.
Roll, and as you finish, you give the howl, and the blight shatters. And this whole place starts collapsing. You're gonna need to start doing dexterity athletics as the whole place starts to crumble and collapse all around.
And I'm in Chronos, so that's 6. Dip.
I like how I
6.
arrive and we're immediately like, okay, we're done. Run!
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
2. Alright, you're bouncing back and forth quickly. As you see, walks with the Forgotten, like, what happened? As
What
the
the
whole
fuck
place is
just happened?
collapsing, as you're running around, dodging things.
Move your
You
ass.
start succeeding. One of the pieces falls and clunks the Nexus Crawler as you're right underneath it, all of you, as it
Shit.
shrieks out in rage and agony.
Good.
Oh my god!
Dexterity athletics check.
Why? You did that on purpose.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah!
5, you can't
Yes.
stop me today.
4.
4.
All right.
What?
As you scream, you
Wait,
notice
who are you?
you feel She walks with the Forgotten still.
Okay.
I'll
Another
walk with the
Clea.
Forgotten.
That's why I didn't choose randomly. I lied. As your lungs feel invigorated. Oh shit! Everything in this tunnel is pure oxygen as another piece falls and a spark goes off. Roll Dex Athletics as the whole tunnel catches on fire and starts to explode.
I'm gonna activate Master of Fire.
Okay. Good call.
What is that?
It allows you to take bashing damage from fire instead of ag.
4.
You successfully dodge.
0.
You do not.
Take my mulligan.
You successfully dodge. You two, roll Soak. Difficulty 8.
Is that just stamina?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
everything's 6. Why do I even look? It's only 6.
Boost something.
Wait, did you say difficulty 8?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing?
2 8s, but 2
Minus
1s.
1.
So
Okay. You can't botch a Soak roll.
Okay,
thankfully.
thank God.
So you both take 3 aggravated damage as you're running out the tunnel. It blasts you in the back. Your backs are burned to shit as you fly forward, as you see the Banes running in all directions, fleeing the site.
not
And
as
you are
burnt as my leg.
Out of the warehouse. The Blight ended.
I'm gonna. Jesus Christ.
I jump in the water, because burn.
It's fair.
Oh yeah, that's smart. Okay.
But you're still in the
You pass
Yoda.
into the physical world, and you make the slow return journey back to the Sept. It is been a day later, essentially. The night, this whole escapade has been finally killed the night. The sun has risen
Finally.
on this day.
It is a solemn,
But-
quiet walk back to the Sept.
Yes.
So I don't think so.
no, I'm angry and loud.
Cora's a blight on your cow! Blight on your family!
As you guys are in the boat, you have a few moments to speak your minds.
Fucking dad! I hate you. Yeah. Cora's very angry. Her best friend since, elementary school has done the unthinkable.
But also consider that you got literally an extra 2 turns to end the Blight.
That's true.
You didn't have to complete the roll. It was automatically completed for you.
Oh, you don't have to roll a new character? Got it. Okay. Slow.
Good
My
job.
middle name.
So we have, I guess, Guys the Fallen will be very quiet with the events that just transpired, almost feeling like he didn't accomplish anything. We've lost a member of the pack. We've lost a member of the Garu.
She wasn't part of your pack anymore. You will not
No.
be punished for her use of the worm gift that I saw.
We should take responsibility,
go to
though,
Bear.
and hunt her.
Walks
Oh, yeah.
with the Forgotten is gonna
Definitely.
pat you on the back and be like, the Blight's gone. We accomplished our goal. Think of how many people we saved.
Little tear shows up on Mark's face. And he walks with the Forgotten, and he just pulls him in and hugs him and just starts sobbing.
Hugs.
We saved a lot of people, yes, but we lost family. That is what a pack is.
I'm just thinking of whenever I was pretending to abuse her in the bar, like in the
Oh yeah, you don't know what it's
Sarah
like.
McLaughlin's
You've
on
never
some
been
rock
in
in the
that
middle of the
part.
lake.
Hang
Guitar.
on,
Lots
hang
of
on.
Forgotten.
Too many people talking at the same time. So, what were you saying?
Oh, I was
before?
saying Walks with Forgotten hasn't been in a pack.
No.
So you
No,
don't
but
know.
I've lost people in my care.
You don't know. There is a difference.
I kind of put a paw.
So
And I
She is worse than dead.
she is.
I keep hugging Walks with the Forgotten.
And if I had punishment rights,
You kind of see
Swims
Mark's...
at the moon.
Yeah.
it's good.
Go. You will have to kill them the
Yes.
next time you see them. Yeah. She will likely dance the spiral soon.
I have no reservations.
Mark lets go of the hug and does a nice little, get rid of some of the snot and tears from his face.
Fun
Hang on.
journey.
And he goes, I will have no remorse when we find her.
It is hard. And I will howl to the spirits in your name, for it is said the Galliards sing of many of these great tragedies, and in these final nights, far too often.
Do you have a phone at the sept?
No, I don't know about the apes.
We'll need one.
Yep.
Our home sept needs to be warned.
Hmm.
They are relatively unknown even amongst the Garu.
I see.
Fairly well hidden, and we wish it to stay that way.
Alright.
We need the phone. If you know of anyone who has one, then...
I would ask around. Likely the Hamid-born may have them. As he goes, one moment. Stan, do you have a phone? Yeah, I got a phone. Who needs it?
Me, please.
So,
Thank
I
you.
heard you lost one of your own. It's tough when a Garu dies.
Cora gives him a death stare.
As he throws up his
Like-
hands slightly and defensively going, sorry, I didn't...
Too soon.
She is worse than dead.
Okay.
Dials.
thank you.
What, is it 3 a.m.?
Let's see,
The sun
it's-
rose.
Well, the sun rose, so that'd be 5 a.m., but it's Central Time.
Yes!
What a joy.
They have consistently called their SEP leader at 3 a.m.
We're only an hour late, but still.
As the phone, you hear the phone ringing. As you say, hello,
Regender,
Cora?
B's fallen to the spiral.
What?
Yeah.
We'll make sure we know, so if she comes back,
Yep.
how are you?
I want to come home.
We would welcome you with open arms.
We have new pack.
They're accepted. They're a part of you.
Thank you. We will see you soon.
My condolences and my love is with you, Cora Two-Hearts, and with Kyle guards the low.
I will let him know. Thank you.
Of course.
We will see you in a few days.
Click.
We're going home.
Solemn nod.
Sniffled silence from Mark.
And now Cora starts crying because Sam's crying. And
For the rest of the boat ride back, I'm going to say that I'm going to howl a song affirming the emotions of those around me in an attempt to try to
Good
make them feel better.
Thank you,
Okay.
Galliard.
Roll
did
charisma
Galliard
performance.
thing.
Difficulty 6.
I'll join you. I'm a Galliard too.
Oh, hi! Okay. Charisma performance.
Mm-hmm.
Performance.
We'll go 6.
Oh, never mind. I was going to...
2.
2. I mean, pretty good.
6.
Bam.
Don't worry, I helped.
What a beautiful song.
Immediate competitive nature.
So, essentially, the main song was pretty good. Pretty alright. But man, that background singing.
Damn.
No, it's like you're the soprano and I'm the alto.
So,
I'm still going to, from now on, always compete with you.
so you return to the Sept. They tell you that you can you could get there pretty quickly. They have a moon bridge to the Sept of the Winterfang, which connects to the Sept in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
For your service to them, your moon bridge to them will be free.
Thank you.
Do you guys plan on going immediately? Because there is a...
A moot in 2 days here.
I told Regender we would be there in a few days, so we have some time.
Okay, because there is a promise I must fulfill. I must go feed birds.
We're not going to get in the way of that.
I need some time to myself.
And with that, we close another chapter. Thank you everyone for listening. We'll see what happens next time.